What's going on, everybody? How are y'all doing today? Welcome back to the TruckinUp channel. That sounds stupid. See all these other YouTubers. You know, I watch some of my norm, kind of see what they do, and start to think about emulating it, but I don't really care to be a copycat. I mean, there's certain little things I do with like editing and stuff like that that I kind of get ideas from other people. But anyway, I'm not gonna start the channel with saying, hey guys, welcome back to the TruckinUp channel. That's no. Anyway, we made it here. We are at ADS loading up some of this black pipe, black corrugated pipe. If you notice, I got a kind of a gangsta lean on the old chair, the seat. I think it's time for a new seat. I've been saying I'm gonna get me a new seat since I bought the truck. What, a year and 3 months? Still haven't done it, but now I'm gonna be forced to, because this is the permanent gangsta lean. There is no fixing it. She broke. I don't know what I was doing. I stopped at the truck stop earlier, and I kind of went like this to, I guess, just to adjust. And oh, this little padding up underneath the seat, I was gonna pull it over because it was kind of sliding down the seat, the hemorrhoid donut, just to try to give this seat some kind of cushion. I don't need it for that purpose, but anyway, I kind of picked up like this to pull it over, and yeah, I went like boom. See, hey, oh man, I can recline now. This is actually kind of nice. I like it. I like it. Yep. Nope. Permanent recliner. Yep. Anyway, we got this load of black pipe going up to Sweet. He's booking it. Anyway, we got this load of black pipe going up to Mendota, Illinois. So, what my thinking, or the way I wanted to play this out, right? I unloaded this morning, earlier. I didn't want to get like a medium route. I call a medium route like 800 to 1,400 miles. 1,500 miles, anything over 1,600 miles, you know, is a long haul, in my opinion. I didn't want a long haul. I wanted a, you know, like a medium route, almost regional, not really regional, a little further than regional, to carry me over the weekend. But if I pick that up today, then I'm gonna be sitting in between there. I don't like to sit. So I wanted to find a good money short hop over to Friday, put me in a good area. So I had my dispatcher looking for that. He ended up getting this load, $1,400 on 439 miles, running from, where am I at? Harrisonville, Missouri up to Mendota, Illinois. So, cause I'm trying something a little different. Hold on just a second. I'm trying something just a little bit different. The high revenue's great, don't get me wrong. Pulling that $13,000, $14,000, $15,000 a week is great. but it's a lot of miles and a lot of fuel. And with fuel costs the way they are right now, you know, don't get me wrong, it's still worth it. I'm not saying it's not, but I'm trying to increase the revenue per mile. You know, the mileage is a little bit less. I'm not gonna make as much monthly revenue. One sec. What's up?
Hey, that one, like I can get it, but it's picking up in Bremen, Indiana. From Mendota, it's 188.
Bremen?
Yeah.
Then why the heck do they have it posted?
No shit, that's what I said. So, I did not do that one. We weren't set up with them either. So I'm just unpacking that, so I don't care. But
Bremen, Indiana to
Green, Missouri.
Mendota. 3-hour drive, 180 miles. Well, what'd they have that? They had that posted for 26, right?
Yeah, it was like the...
Yeah, 20.
2581.
Yeah, now they got it. Is that the same one? Yeah, it's got to be. Now they got it at 2511. That's 549. 549 plus 180, 729. It's still 356 a mile.
You want to jump on it?
See if we can get them up some. A little bit.
No, I tried. You wouldn't
They
even
what?
26, 2581 was all in. That's why it's a weird fucking number. I was like, hey, why you got that?
2581.
Yeah. I don't know. I've never seen it.
Yeah, that's crazy. Let me look at something real quick. That put me in
It's
one.
insulation. If it makes a difference, it's insulation, no tarp. You can pick up anytime before 5 tomorrow. Deliver nothing.
I tell you what, that other load has to be picked up by 12:30, and if I run into any traffic, it's gonna screw that load up. It's picking up the one for shakers and movers, the shipper, the direct.
Oh, okay, that's the one that you were talking about, the lady, you know.
Paying. Oh, I don't know her. She's a direct shipper. She's not a broker, so she pays cash, COD.
Yeah, because I didn't even, I got rid of that whole like right off the bat because it didn't even have like a MC.
Yeah, they don't have a broker and MC number. No, they're COD, credit card, cashier's check, or direct wire transfer. But I don't mind that. But like I said, if for whatever reason I hit traffic and I can't get there by 12:30, because it's a 2-hour drive from Mendota to Gary, Indiana. It's an hour and 45-minute Google. Add another 15-minute with you know, a semi. So that's 2 hours minimum driving. And for whatever reason, like right now, I'm still sitting here waiting to get loaded. There's another truck in front of me. So for whatever reason, I'm there at 8 o'clock in the morning when they open. For whatever reason, it takes more than 2 hours to get unloaded. That also screws me. So we'll go ahead and I'll eat the 180. Like I said, that's the 180 mile deadhead plus all miles in. We're still at 356 a mile.
What did you figure all miles in? Because I got 779.
All miles in. Name the pickup and drop. Where's the drop? Pickup's Bremen. Drop is where?
Is at 100%.
Liberty, Missouri.
Not Liberty, Kentucky, dumbass. Liberty, Missouri. There we go.
Yep.
All right.
765. Sorry,
Oh, I was talking. I called myself a dumbass because I hit Kentucky, and then to Bremen. All right, dude, I'm getting 570 from Bremen.
Yeah, I was looking at your deadhead too.
Okay, so 570. 570 plus 180 is 720. So 25. Just say 2550 divided by 720. That's still 350 a mile. Jump on it. Jump on it. All right, later. All right, bye. All right. Y'all kind of heard my reasoning, or you know, I try to play everything out the best I can, and I had a good load going over to. It was a COD load, 480 miles, $2,600. But it's a tight time frame. It's picking up at a steel mill. And if I don't make that time frame, I'm sitting in Gary, Indiana for the weekend. I don't want that to happen. So, yeah, I don't remember what I was talking about earlier, but that's kind of, you know, just trying to think it out and play it out right. You know, it's a 3-hour deadhead from Mendota over to Brennan, and then 570 miles. I'll be in Brennan Friday night, or I'll be in Missouri Friday night, but which I won't. I'll take it easy. I'll probably drive Friday, Saturday, sit Monday, get a reset in, deliver. Probably drive over to the delivery and sit there Sunday night. But anyway, we hold on, let me go check that past video, see where I left off. Alright, so I'm not gonna make as much monthly revenue if I try this. I'm not gonna pull a $35,000, $40,000 a month. But like I said, I would like to see an increase in the revenue per mile and a decrease in the amount of fuel used. So trying to get better runs, shorter runs, see if I can make something like that work. I'm also cutting back on the way I drive, easier into the throttle. Now that I have the boost gauge installed on this, I can, it tells you a lot as far as like how you're working the throttle, basically. So I'm just trying to be a little more conscious of the way I'm driving. I did find a 13-speed RTLO 16913, and that will probably be going in the truck. I was checking, I pulled up the transmission calculator, and with that RTL, or the 13 speed, the overdrive on the 13 is like gear 13 is a 0.84. Gear 12 is gear 13 is a 0.85. Gear 12 is 0.73, and then direct drive in 11th, 1-to-1. This is a 1-to-1 in 9th with a 0.74 in 10th. So basically all that 13 is going to do is allow me like say I had the 10 speed in here right now, it's going to allow me to split 9th and 10th. So easier getting up a hill. So I won't lose any RPMs, no fuel mileage increase or anything with just the transmission. I have 22 low pros. If I go to a 11R, I can get at 65, I could drop my RPMs from like 1650 down to around 1500. If I drop to 355s gearing with the low pro 22s, it'll pretty much be the same, somewhat the same. I will, at 1500 RPMs, I can run in 13th gear, I can run like 72. At 1800 RPMs which is where I normally run about 73 right now. At 1800 RPMs, I'm at like 81, 82, something like that. So that's what I'm thinking. That 13 in here, I will have to have the drive shaft adjusted. And then 355s or 342s. I ain't made up my mind yet. 342s or 355s. And then I should be good, dude. That'll probably get me up to around 8.5, 9 miles a gallon. Pretty sure. I'll probably test it out. I'll probably fill up and drive at 1500 RPMs, which will put me going slow, but I have all the time in the world to kill this weekend. Fill up, drive a couple hours at 1500 RPMs, and then stop and fill up again and see what that's going to do for me in fuel mileage. Because if I can increase my fuel mileage up to say like 8.5 from right now, I calculated it yesterday. I did it for the last 2 months, and right now I'm at 6.9. So if I can increase my fuel mileage to 8.5, that's about 12,000 a year, 13,000 a year, roughly. Let's see, one mile per gallon increase is like $7,900 a year at 3 months ago fuel price when I figured it up. So that's a mile and a half, almost 2 miles increase, mile per gallon increase. So yeah, it would, doing the transmission and the rear end and the drive shaft, obviously going to a 13, you have to shorten the drive shaft, will pay for itself times 2. So anyway, still waiting to get loaded. I've rambled on way too long. We'll holler at y'all here in a little bit. Hopefully it won't be too much longer. I still got one more truck in front of me. So later, everybody.